And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, we've got Hollis Jefferson, and it's Fisenko in at the 3, the small forward. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebounded by Capella. To the middle. And Williamson throws it down.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Pass to Fisenko. Shoots over Ingram. From out of the way, he knocks it down.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Here's New Orleans. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Reyes, the pass to Irving. And the shot is good.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Clarkson passes to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks to Clarkson. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key. Here's Sharp. Oh, good with the triple. Here's Reyes. Sinks the triple.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
They've been looking at us sick offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Sharp. Saw him with 10 points last game. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. It on the wing. Covered by Williamson. And it's Sharp missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Capella. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And the pass to Sharp. Pass to Hollis Jefferson to stop the run. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Hollis Jefferson, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. And so it's New Orleans with it. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Pass to Fisenko. They get a hand on it. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Clarkson outside. Passes it to Fisenko. Back to Clarkson. That shot off, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way, coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Capella with the bucket.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. This game matchup with the Suns. A tough loss there.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now, here's Clarkson. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's the pass to Azubuike. Pocket 6. Here's Fasenko. Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Shot clock at 3. Puts it up. Off the inbound.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Here's Azubuike.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
New Orleans leading by 9. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Hollis Jefferson. And Hollis Jefferson with the Jazz.
Oh, that's a major lead throw there.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Reyes. Pelicans keep it alive. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Fasenko. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's now 9 points for Bowling.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Cranes the three-pointer.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
From past the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
So reliable. They really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Fasenko dishes to Clarkson. Dives for the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Sharp the pass to Azubuike. Now the feed to Fasenko. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Good job.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Hayes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Kent for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Man, he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pelicans leading by 14. Reyes, who's covered by Rose. Reyes, the pass to Williamson. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Rose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shot's good from Reyes.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pacheco kicks to Edwards. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Reyes. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 13-point lead. Here's Reyes. Buries the long-range jumper. Baller's got 21.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
That's blocked by Reyes. Passes to Sue. To the paint. Reyes. He's covered by Rose. Reyes, the pass to Hayes. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Rose with the ball. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Fisenko. Ball's not loose. Sue, the pass to Reyes. Kent, he's guarded by Murphy. Out to the wing. Floats it up for Rose. Hayes with the steal. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. They get it again. The pass to Reyes. Good on the triple. He's got 24.
Team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Kent, guarded by Reyes. Kent, the pass to Fisenko. Pass to Kent. He kicks it to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of the run. Edwards got 5 points so far. If he passes to Reyes. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Hayes puts it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Kent. And he uses the glass on the way. 5 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pelicans leading by 16. This is it to Reyes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And it's Hayes in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Fisenko. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach.
For me, I just try to go up.
Ends up going with the new group. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Kyrie Irving is out there with Baller, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Even with all the hype Zion had coming into the NBA, Steve, I don't think folks expected him to have such an immediate impact.
It really was a wild first few months for Zion in the NBA. We weren't sure he'd play at all in his rookie year. But when he made it onto the court, he reminded everyone right away, Kevin, what a unique talent he is.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Baller in that last game against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Inside, ripped away. Here's Fasenko. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. The three. And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from Reyes. Baller's got 33.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Sharp for the three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Feeds it to Capella. Stolen away. Here's Sharp. He has 6. The high post shot. And that one hits back iron.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And the Jazz call time here. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows some stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And Utah making a change here. Here's Fasenko. He's got 8. The Jazz working the ball around now. And that's a foul. Called on Baller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fasenko. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. 5 to shoot. Sharp. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter. Reyes, the pass to Irving. The pass to Ingram. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
The Jazz shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Kent Capella covering. Here's Sharp. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And he gets it back. Launches it.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Kent. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Williamson, and it's denied. Here's Sharp. 8 points for him. Another miss by Utah.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Lets the 3 fly. It's good from long range. 36 points for Baller.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Vaseko. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Reyes. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Here's Sharp. He's covered by Reyes. Pass to Kent. To halt the run, drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Reyes. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Sharp, defended by Reyes. 40 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kent, the pass to Sharp, lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Pelicans ball.
Now the Jazz making a change here. Rose is checked in. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Irving. Pass to Ingram. Here's Reyes. That's good. Ingram with the assist. Baller's got 45 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Vaseko.
Not giving the shooter a clean look. Ingram.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half, having a dominant impact.
The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ezebuke in at the 5, roaming the pass, and the dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Clarkson with the ball, now guarded by Ingram. Now the pass to Sharp. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 11 points.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Kicks it to Irving. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. To the inside. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
If you're looking for entertainment, come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Here's Vaseko. He's covered by Ingram. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
That's good from Capella.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Fasinko. He's covered by Ingram. Will it go? And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
No good from Reyes.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Clarkson passes to Azubuike. Over Ingram. Another miss by Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Reyes. The three-pointer, no good. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. With the drive, out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. For the Jazz, Hernan Gomez comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Edwards in for Jordan Clarkson. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Williamson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Swiped away. Pass to Irving. Watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
TO number 5 in the game. That's way too high of a number for any one play.
Robert Covington's checked in for Utah. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. No good from Fasinko.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you have to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And another turnover here by New Orleans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. But Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour. And sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you, there have been many times where I've going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
It's stolen, and now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Reyes. Yes, that goes in.
Assist goes to
Baller's got 53.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the baskets coming off a pretty pass.
To end the cold streak. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Here's Reyes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. From the arc, Sharp. That's good. Sharp's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Utah.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Reyes. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
To the left side wing. Sharp. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
Here's Reyes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Baller's got 14 points now in the second half. Utah's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Driving inside. Fasinko gets the bucket. New Orleans has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointer since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Reyes. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Sharp. Fasenko, no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
There's the triple. And another three-point shot falls from Reyes.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
To the paint. Backed in off the glass.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Here's Reyes. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Sharp rejected by Reyes, and he recovers it.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land. And taking a quick look at the hustle spots for New Orleans.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
And that's a foul called on ball. It's his third foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Hernan Gomez finds Edwards. And he drives in. Pelicans pull it in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz.
Jackson Hayes.
Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a defensive player of the year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Edwards can't hit. The Pelican shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Reyes. And a miss there on the triple. Utah's got the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. To the left wing. Rose against Murphy. 6 to shoot. Finding the lane. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Lewis. Passes it to Reyes. Back to Hayes. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And here's the fast break. Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Reyes. Rose is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Three-pointer. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Murphy with the steal. Reyes is covered by Rose. Down low. On the left block. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Jazz. Diving in. Kent, the pass to Rose. To end the run. It's rebounded by Reyes. Baller's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot's good from Hayes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Taken away by Hayes. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Robert Covington. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jenkins comes in for Baller.
Substitution on the
He's got
court.
5. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Zion Williamson. And it's Gabriel in at the 4-man position. To the middle, here's Kent, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Inside, again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Here's Reyes. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Knocked away. Here's Watkins. And the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And that's a foul on Bowler. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So it's Utah now. Kent, the pass to Vasinko. Here's Favors. No good on that one. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Reyes. Offline with his 3. And it's Utah's ball. And there's the pass to Kent. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Williamson. That's his first.
And he knocks down the first one.
4th team foul.
And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Down low. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Kent, the pass to Vasinko. He blocks it again. And that's 9 points.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Number 30.
Here's Reyes. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. To the inside. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sitting back everything.
It's stolen by Jenkins. Reyes, the pass to Gabriel. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Defended by Reyes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gabriel. That's
And
his
Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I afraid. But you grew up in this era. This is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's Reyes. And they get it back. Six on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Gabriel's shot's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Plenty of space. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gabriel, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gabe.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Jazz making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and that one's good, Williamson.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Gay inside. It's stolen by Jenkins. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Williamson throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Favors, great positioning in the putback.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possessions. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
To the paint. Pelicans pull it in. Baller's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Greg, you got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Tries again, and it goes down 2 points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
From downtown, and again for three.
Hey guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Takes the free. Not gonna go that time. And Utah the other way now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Is in the pen. At the line for Utah, number 30, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz making a change here. Covington's checked in. New Orleans making a switch here. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Good! Another from 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. DA, what a shooting performance. Edwards dishes to Favors. Kicks it out to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Pass to Covington. Shoots over Rubio. No good off the back of the rim. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on an 18-5 run. Beyond the arc. No good from Reyes. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, G, and he still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Here's Reyes. Off target with his three. It's the Jazz's ball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And what a huge standout performance it was for Bowler.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Hayes trying to break through, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Pelicans keep it alive. A three ball connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.